Hi everyone. So this is just on one of my short clips. I did title it to say, "What did the angels show Enoch about Jesus?" But the clip doesn't really show it. It's a short, so I had to sort of cram something in there. And so either on my channel, please go check, but I'm not sure that I mentioned all of it. I would encourage you, I listened to the audiobooks of the apocryphal books, the book of Enoch. There's a 1 and there's a 2. I think it is the second book of Enoch that actually shows or tells the story of Enoch being taken by the angels. I think Michael was definitely one of those angels. And he was taken up by 3 angels through the different levels of heaven, and up to the 10th heaven is the account in the book of Enoch. And he said that's where the throne of God is. Also remember, Enoch never saw death. He was just taken, like raptured. Okay, so interesting to go listen to those audiobooks. It's very revealing, or in my case, it made a lot of sense. Like I said, the book of the story of Adam and Eve, very, very, very interesting to listen to, because we don't have that background in Genesis at all. But once you have the background, you actually understand how things happened, and with Cain and them moving down from the mountain in the cave where Adam and them stayed, and where he moved down and took one of the daughters of Adam and Eve, the one sister that he wanted. And it's really, it explains so much, and I think that it fills in the gaps that we have, reading the Bible and what's been given us, but no matter what, God will still get his word across, and doesn't matter through what he speaks, he'll get his word across if that is his will. So I'll encourage you to listen to the audiobooks of Enoch. I know that there's a 1 and a 2. I'm not sure if they call the second one the Watchers, or if it's part of it, but there's a second book of Enoch, and it's in that book that he was ascended into the different levels of heaven. And in one of these levels, he saw Jesus. He saw the angels worshiping him, and he saw that Jesus was going to come for us, to save us, to be the sacrifice for all of our sins, past, present, future, all of it. So yes, I'm also, I can't quote it. I don't know it off by heart like that. I'm just putting it all together and giving you hints of where to sort of go do your research, go listen to that audiobook. It's amazing what Enoch saw in the different levels of heaven. We like talk about like the first heaven, the second heaven, and the third heaven, but he was talking about the 10th heaven, which was the throne of God. I think, like he said, that's where God's feet rested, and he just wanted to stay there. But the angels did say that he must come back. But he saw different stuff in the different levels. I can't recall all of it. So that's why with this clip, I'm just encouraging you to maybe just listen to that audiobook, because the story of Jesus was already then foretold. Those books are kept out of the Bible, and then, things don't make sense in our brain. We like, or in our minds, we like, it just doesn't make sense. This is just man-made, people-made up stuff. But it's only because the background has not been given. There's no way that we can believe that we are just this vessel. I mean, if we can feel emotion and hurt and pain and cry and anger and stuff that is not it's not touchable, then we must have a soul, we must have a spirit. We are lights, and it explains so much of energy, and how energy works. It was God. It was God in this vast universe, and it's not like he created it out of nothing. There's magnetic fields, electrical fields. God is light. God is so much light that I think we cannot be in his presence with our physical human bodies without getting hurt or burned up or whatever the case might be, So um, that is also why in the Old Testament with the Jews, the Israelites, they had the Holy of Holies, and only